split grip through the dark. Every heartbeat counting twos, one for me and one for you. You raise a god, I raise my friend. Every card says triumphant. We're dancing flames in a sky of silver. Every step the fever us one face to face, and the world goes thinner. You and me at the fastest of time. We're dancing blaze till the doubt is gone. We'll keep a stun behind your eyes. You move and all the air divides. I slip inside that perfect line. Your shadow reaching into mine. You laugh, I laugh, our echoes clash. Speed the language of this We're dancing flames in the sky of silver. Every step the fever runs one face to face, and the world goes thinner. Only you and me at the fast edge of dawn. We're dancing flames till the doubt is gone. Men can miss it, cut and twisted. We trading pride like stolen crowns. If I fall here, I fall smiling. You're the only one who can cut me down.
Silver mask in a broken glass, four corners of a split up path. You move quiet through the cracks of light, shadow stitched to a code of pride. Steel on stone in the hollow halls, every echo is a curtain call. You don't speak, but the air turns sharp when you draw that jagged star. You are the cut in the mirror, slice the world into dark and bright. Half a vow and a rumor, wings spread wide in a wordless fight. You never asked to be a hero, never claim that you are right. You just burn like a hidden zero. Cold and clear, dark matter night, cloak of dusk in a guarded stance. Honor buried in a harder stance. You're the question at the edge of sky. What survives when the halos die? You face down what the light can't touch. Take the scars so it scars you back. Even falling in the fractured glow, you hold fast to a silent code. Are you a defender or are you doom? Guardian, traitor, both in one room. If every shard shows a different side, which one bleeds when the worlds collide? Cold glass, cracked moon, you play, same doom, you stare. I tilt your honor, my guilt, silver wings stain the sky. Your question, my reply. I am the mirror of the mask. All of your mercy turned to ash. Every promise that you swore, I tear it from the core. I am the shadow of your light, born from your fear to start the fight. You raise your sword to do what's right. I only raise mine to end the night. To end the night. Your cape, blue storm, mine bird, twisted form. You guard, you mend, I shatter. I am that shining code. You cling too tight. I carve it out in black and white. What do you see when you see me? A broken dream? Or what you'd be if every law just fell apart? If you let rage replace your heart. Hey, he stepped from the crack in the sky. Same mass, sharper shadow, gold edge, stain on the steel. You're moving a straight, clean line. He moves when the world stands still. Every mercy you ever showed is the wound that he aims to fill. You and I hands at your side, not behind, not ahead. Ruth in his grip, holding your hand to cruel truths, trying to share the same stand in place of superb aerial mobility. Dark man at night instead relies on powers related to mirrors, able to make duplicate copies of himself. Attack with shards of glass and reflect enemy projectiles in a similar manner to the mirror ability. You move like a crack in the air, velvet cape, cutting clean through the glare. Silver mask, never showing a face, only my own eyes thrown back in place. You are my mirror storm, breaking me into swarms. Every piece you steal comes back swinging, shadow and mirrored steel, splitting what I thought was real. I fight you, but it's me you're bringing. You split into copies and ghost every edge. Truth is one of my hopes. Shards fly like a rain made of knives. Every blame that I've dodged circles back, stays alive. Who am I when the glass talks back? When the world looks up and counters the attack, every move that I send you, send it right back through. Can I break the frame, or will it rewrite the truth? Still on the glass of the mirror, crack crown, cape in the wind. Same shape, same shadow as the hero, but his hand never reaches to lend. No offer of honor or medal, just silence. His visor shut tight. Even pink little hearts feel the shiver. Something's wrong in this painted night. You didn't raise your blade to me, didn't bow, didn't speak, didn't breathe. Mask on a mask, I can see that seam. You're not who you're pretending to be. I could wear any face, any form I like, or stand here plain in the starlit sky. Either way, I'm calling this lie. You're not who you're pretending to be. He circles a storm in a circle, wild sparks carving the floor, but there's none of that wordless mercy I felt from this night before. So I choose what I am in this heartbeat: fire, stone, or just bare hands, rain, sky. But the ram behind this scene, I'll fight through the false to set him free. Cracked sky, purple halo over steel. You were sealed in a story, now the story starts to peel. Dust wakes from a coffin made of light. Change, thrust off the legend as you step into the fight. Shards of the mirror fall. Every splinter knows my name. You thought you'd cage the storm, now you're standing in the flame. I am the scar you tried to hide, the shadow of a shining night.
dusk of midnight, edge of dawn, magenta armor cracked yet strong. Feathered shadows brush the ground, every footstep like a war drum sound. Lance of the fallen star, burning holes through the dark I was born in. Shield like a shattered scar, I will rise, I will carve my own warning. If you think you've seen this play before, you don't know what I'm fighting for. Curved black horns crown my doubt, every swing is a way back out. Purple fire in my veins, I cut through fear like a broken chain. Lance of the fallen star, burning holes through the dark I was born in. Shield like a shattered scar, I will rise, I will carve my own warning. If you think you've seen this play before, you don't know what I'm fighting for. Same storm, different sky, same form, different why. When they run from my name, I step forward and own the flame. Own the flame. Lance of the fallen star, burning holes through the dark I was born in. Shield like a shattered scar, I will rise, I will carve my own warning. If you think you've seen this play before, you don't know what I'm fighting for. Dark matter swirling, a cosmic bad dream, my power unfurling, a universe scream. You think you can stop me, a tiny pink puff, my shadows will drop thee. You've had quite enough, Aeon hero, they call me a legend, so die. The galactic overlord, my name rings so true. Galactic overlord, what will you do? All hail Morpho Night. Tiny wings on a ruined field, cracked sky, color staying still. Everyone breathing quiet, waiting for the shape and the shimmer to reveal. You land soft on a rusted lens, one small spark in a broken trance. Then the mask forms over the gentle glow, and the air turns heavy and cold. Morpho night, butterfly of final battles, you arrive when the story's almost done. Morpho night, silent judge in scarlet armor, if I see you I know the end has come. You walk on through the fallen ash, cloak dragging like a midnight flag. Blade catches every lost wish in the light, every stray dream on the edge of the night. You don't speak, just tilt your head like you watched every hero bleed red. Like you've seen this dance 1,000 times, one more soul on the same thin line. Morpho night, butterfly of final battles, you arrive when the story's almost done. Morpho night, silent judge in scarlet armor, if I see you I know the end has come. Are you curse? Are you mercy? Are you truth in disguise? Do you carry all the endings in those burning eyes? If I fall, do you lift me or erase my name? Are you here to close the book or to rewrite the game? Morpho night, butterfly of final battles, you arrive when the story's almost done. Morpho night, silent judge in scarlet armor, if I see you I know the end has come. Morpho night, stand with me at the last horizon, if I swing through the dark and rise above. Morpho night, stay and watch this final turning when the end becomes the start of what's to come. That judge is powerful beings, by absorbing their souls and transforming into a night. Stars collide and worlds ignite, a warrior spirit takes its flight. He sees the cosmos in his eyes, a legend born beneath the skies. Cosmic blade, through the void he ain't afraid. 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 Distant lands he came to be a hero for all cold as a crack in the sky, measuring victory's venom, watching the conqueror's eyes. You never bless, you never blame, you only weigh the blood and the flame. You are the scales and the ruins, balancing glory and shame. You don't care who held the high ground, who struck first to carve names in crimson mud. You just trace the hidden fractures in the ones still standing where the fallen stood. Crowns feel heavy in your shadow, laurels start to smell like smoke. Cosmic blade, eluded, but he ain't afraid. Earth in the roof is the conqueror's disaster. When the banners hang in tatters, armor split, breath like smoke on broken stone. You arrive in the quiet after screaming, footprints fading in the dust. Every blade still dripping stories, every prayer already sung. You are the scales in the ruins, cold as the crack in the sky, measuring victory's venom, watching the conqueror's eyes. You never bless, you never blame, you only weigh the blood and the flame. You are the scales in the ruins, balancing glory and shame. You don't care who held the high ground, who struck first to carve names in crimson mud. You just trace the hidden fractures in the ones still standing where the fallen stood. Cosmic sagging shapes inside, start to smell of time. Cosmic blade, through the void he ain't afraid. Morpho night is the dark wings of disaster. When the banners hang in tatters, armor split, breath like smoke on broken stone.